ya freaking Beatuses. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generation 1 Optimus Prime. This is a bit of a kit bash between two Optimus Primes. The cab right here is a pre-rub original. And basically what that means is that this is the very, very, very first release of Generation 1 Optimus Prime. This is a 1984 version, not the 1985 versions where they have a rub symbol on top of the cab right here. And then this, basically all the accessories are from a 2012 reissue of him. And I bought this at an amazing 80s toy store in Denver. Their name is 5280s, spelled out 52, numbered 80s. A totally awesome shop. Both a true statement and the name of their company. And yeah, go check them out. I'll leave a link to their website in the description below. And the main reason I bought this was because, well, one, it's a pre-rub original. And the second reason is the cab that came with everything else is really crappy, honestly. The quality of this is really poor. For some reason, there's a hole in the peg hole, unlike the original, where it was just a flat peg. This has some weird freaking hole. I don't know what that's for. I guess maybe he can hold his gun or something. I don't know. The plastic on these ratchets were disgustingly bad. I'm just gonna kind of focus in on that. As you can see, they're really torn up. Both sides of the ratchet have torn each other up. So when I transform him, they just fold back in because the springs are really strong and the ratchets aren't holding them in. Also, he doesn't roll very well. I don't know what's up with that. And he has a elongated axle, which means this is used from the Ultra Magnus mold. Because this axle kind of helps slide into the cab or the trailer better when he's combined. So yeah, Optimus Prime, freaking a beautiful figure. Let's we'll move this box out of the way. You know, you've seen the artwork before. And there's that. Ooh, a bio. Actually, I'm gonna read this. Function, Autobot leader. His quote is, "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings." Optimus Prime is the strong, wise, and compassionate leader of the Autobots. Dedicated to protecting all life, he fights unceasingly to defeat the Decepticons. Firmly believes in the ultimate righteousness of his mission, so he will willingly sacrifice himself to save the lives of others. Carries a blaster rifle as well as the Autobot matrix of leadership, an honor bestowed millions of years before his journey to Earth. A seasoned veteran and scholar, Optimus Prime is respected throughout the universe as a champion of peace. Whoever wrote this freaking bio, give them the freaking Newbery Prize medal thingy that they put on books. They deserve that. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He rolls pretty well, unlike this reissue. You can see, like, he seems pretty stiff. This one moves along just fine. Also, since safety standards weren't as crazy as they are today, actually, they're probably just as crazy because they wouldn't allow missiles or anything like that in the United States. But we don't have to have that anymore. But the smokestacks are elongated on the original, which is nice. Yeah. Mine has a bit of a torn sticker here, but I might get repro labels or just use the stickers that were on this. he splits in, he has some accessories, and that consists of Roller, which we'll get into in a little bit, his 2 fists, and his ion blaster. So that's nice. Let's kind of start transforming everything. So we'll move his cab out of the way, and we'll move on to trailer/combat deck. So basically you're just going to move these little stands out of the way so it has something to sit down on. Come to the back, bring down the door, and then just kind of split apart this whole piece. Move up the little drone repair thing and kind of bring up the satellite dish up here. Just bring that up and kind of swivel out the arm. And here is combat deck. And combat deck can hold your G1 Autobot cars, mini-bots, and even Optimus Prime himself. And there is a little tab right here, and you can push that down, and that will move this little thing right here. And this is really for Roller. Roller can hold 4 Micromen in here, as well as a 5mm weapon, like so, which is nice. And you just put Roller up in there, and you can shoot him out. And since he is thin plastic, or really hollow plastic, he's quite a cheap little car. But he'll roll really fast since he's lightweight. Like there he goes. And there's some sticker decal in there. He comes with a little hose and a gas pump. Gas pump right here, and the nozzle right here. Or maybe even a welding tool. So you go and fix people. So yeah, that's the first 2 components. And here is our courageous Autobot leader, Optimus Prime. Let's transform this thing. You've seen it all before, but it's so beautiful when you're doing it. And like that. And bring up the head. And now there's a couple things we need to do. And that is put in his fists. And since they changed the peg hole size, as you can see, they fit in fine on the reissue. But the hands were different on the original. They did not have this little raised piece right here, and that allows him to hold his gun better. But they did not have it. It was just a regular fist. So basically these are newer pieces, and I believe these were used on the 2000 reissue. So basically they won't fit in very well, as you can see. If I just kind of shake him, he's kind of got Parkinson's. So basically, to fix all loose joints, at least ball joints, get yourself some tissue paper. Because tissue paper is the best thing to do. And just kind of fold that on, and then kind of put it in there. Why is the lighting so strange? I don't know what that's about. But anyways, you just kind of peg it in. Like so. And that'll tighten it up. And then just kind of get rid of the excess paper. Like so. And get yourself some more tissue paper. And kind of get that in. And then just kind of push it in there. There you have Optimus Prime in robot mode. And no Autobot leader is complete without his gun. So there you go. He looks pretty cool. There's his whole
osteoporosis.
So yeah, he looks pretty cool. Let's go over articulation. It is pretty limited by today's standards, but this was freaking pretty flexible compared to the other Autobot cars and stuff. He does full rotation at the shoulder, and it kind of goes in and out due to transformation. His hands kind of can bend down. He has bend at the elbow, and his elbow can go in and out and all that fun stuff. And he has a bend at the knee. And he has toe articulation, but that's pretty useless. So yeah, there is Optimus Prime and Combat Deck and Roller. And that's pretty cool. And if you wanted to, you can take Combat Deck and bring it up. And you can do this with the Masterpiece as well, which is really cool. And you can just slide Prime in there. And then you can, you know, you can fold down his chest and all this stuff. And Combat Deck, whoa, what the frick? Combat Deck can come down and fix his non-existent Matrix of Leadership, I guess. I don't freaking know. You make up your weird fantasies.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
So yeah, there is Optimus Prime and Combat Deck and Roller. So as always, don't believe the news, don't believe the hype, spaghetti out.